United States has more people diagnosed with the coronavirus than any country on the planet at this point. As this virus continues to go out of control, what we're seeing in the United States and worldwide is really this massive worldwide shutdown. Yesterday, the Senate passed a $2.2 trillion rescue package for the American people, including checks that go straight to people's homes. Then it went on to the House, which voted, and today the President signed off on it, so this is now official, this $2.2 trillion rescue plan for the coronavirus and the American public. Now, a couple things that I think it's important to say about this politically. Number one, it was interesting to see both sides come together on this plan so quickly. I don't think I've ever in my lifetime seen both sides of the House and the Senate unite so quickly over such a large thing. It's an unprecedented amount of money, and to see everybody come together so quickly was something that we don't see that often at all, if ever. There's going to be millions of Americans seeing this as a great opportunity. For one, many people have lost their jobs over the last 10 days, really. We went from having one of the best economies that the country has ever seen to having one of the worst that it's seen in really just a few short weeks. So I do believe that this plan is going to be a great benefit to many millions of Americans. However, we do need to be cautious not to depend on the United States government, not to be making the government what we depend on, and then we might as well switch the money to in government we trust. There's obviously times like this where we need to lean on the government and take the blessing that they have provided for us, but we need to not depend on them. It's very important as you reach out for part of this $2.2 trillion rescue plan that you realize not to become dependent on government. It's a very important aspect. That's what our country was entirely built on, was the idea of self-sufficiency, not government sufficiency. So it's awesome to see both parties come together and unify so quickly over something that the country desperately needs. But again, make sure that we don't become dependent on the government. Count it as a blessing, take it if you need it, but outside that, do not depend on it. Do not take your entire life and revolve it around this dependency on the government, even in a short time. We'll continue to watch how this COVID-19 virus spreads over this political landscape and see how it is that it's affecting both the Democrat and the Republican parties on GFG Politics.